Speaking of females, oh my gosh. Yeah, so as I was saying, going through my snap, I was kissing girls last night. Yesterday was my first time making out at the club.
I like girls who like girls. Yes. You know what it is. Rum and Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy Day.
Hey.
We got the birthday girl, Miss fucking Holiday.
Hey.
And we got Ray Diamonds on the ones and twos.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. It's all good.
I ain't into making love, so come and give me a hug.
Oh, that was Tash last night.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
give her a little something.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers out to the birthday. So, how you guys been?
Man.
How's everybody been? How's everybody feeling last night? You know, we had a little
Well,
team
last
outing.
night was fun.
Shout out to Al Worlds,
So
everybody
much
was there.
fun.
What did we do last night? Talk to him, Miss Holiday.
Well, we got to get all dressed up, and I'd have to say you guys looked exquisite last night. We cleaned up pretty nice. But yeah, no, we had the opportunity to go to the Golden Owl Awards, which was dope. It's the first time that I've ever been to anything like that, and there was a lot of beautiful people there last night.
Good.
Oh my gosh, like I was taking pictures of every beautiful female that I seen. I was like, girl, you look so pretty.
What else are you doing with those females?
Turning.
And then the after party was at Belmont.
Yeah, that was fire too.
And because it was my birthday eve, I was literally sitting here trying to get as drunk
as possible.
And I was flipping through my snaps today, and I was like, oh my God, I was super lit before we even got to Belmont. And I lost my cell phone, then found it again, which I was super happy about. Like, I literally had it in my hand for and then I either must have put it down or something. And Britt kept on being like, put your phone in your purse, put your phone in your purse.
Shout out to Britt.
Yeah, shout out to Britt and Hollywood North.
Set us up with that. Yeah,
Hollywood North, they were there, and I was hanging out.
They announced Breakout Artist of the Year.
Yes. Yeah, so congrats.
Manila Gray. Congrats. Amazing. Yeah, that was a really good time.
It was, yeah.
Golden Owl Awards.
I had a great time. I also want to say shout out to all the women and their feet who wear uncomfortable shoes all night, because my God.
Yeah, that was real.
My feet hurt.
Shout out to all of you
right
ladies.
now.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody really that put that show together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those guys all need an applause. That was amazing. Like,
It really was.
you know, last year I looked at the show and I was like, boo to like certain things, because I was like, man, they're not really hospitality. But going and seeing it, I was like, yeah, I really appreciate what they're trying to do. And they brought more like new nominees that actually I felt deserved mention, like we're putting in work. So yeah, that was really good. And Manila Gray should have won that. Yeah, man.
Speaking of females, oh my gosh. Yeah, so as I was saying, going through my snap, I was kissing girls last night. Yesterday was my first time making out at the club.
I like girls who like girls.
I will totally.
And it was with the girl?
Yeah. And it was very, very hectic. There was a little bit of like licking on the neck. And I was.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man. My
you were wildin'.
I was wildin' last night, and I didn't remember anything until I and I was like, ah! And 70 people seen it.
Oh.
Including my 18-year-old niece. Sorry, princess.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but hey, you know what? It was
You
my
only got a
birthday. At least
yeah.
I wasn't fucking like.
Crazy.
Yeah, and shout out to Scary.
I was just gonna say that. Shout out Scary for coming and saving the day.
Yeah, my
that is
homie.
true.
Someone told me he was. Who told me he was following me around?
I did. He
Probably
was
everybody. He was just
looking
he was
for
just
you.
like making sure I was good, and then yeah. So
he kept
he
saying,
took me home.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna go over here. All right, do that. I'm gonna go over here.
I was starting to get pissy.
Yeah, and you were just moving from place to place. Like, Scary, take her home, man. Take her home.
Yeah. Yes, you guys. That's how you know my mom. That's how you know that I'm like way too drunk. And that's actually what my older sister calls me is Miss Pissy because the fucking pissy attitude comes out sometimes. So.
Comes out heavy.
Well, happy birthday, though. Another
Sorry
fantastic
for my
year.
drunken
No, it's all good.
times.
Nobody was mad. It was a great party. I had a lot of fun. I love dressing up and going out with you guys. You guys are a lot of fun to be out with.
Yeah, I love you guys.
Happy birthday.
Happy fucking birthday.
What's in the news, brother?
Well, nothing too pertinent. That's not even the right word.
That's not true. There's a whole lot going on. You know, we didn't touch the topic last week on T.I. What's going on with him?
Oh, because I don't know. It's weird.
You feel it is too
It's
weird,
weird.
eh?
Like, it's weird, but okay. So for those who live under a rock, T.I. went on a podcast and admitted that when his daughter was 16, took her to the gynecologist and asked about the hymen. All right, before everybody starts yelling, yes, we know the hymen can be busted in all sorts of ways. So that's an outdated
what?
hymen.
I don't.
Like your virginity, you know.
It's just a little skin in your
okay,
thing.
Yeah.
So he said
that he asked the doctor to tell him and blah blah blah, so he could know if his daughter was doing whatever. So then that came out on the podcast, and naturally people were like,
in an uproar, that's
abuse. Pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
well, people are always wilding. Like, it's not abuse. Calm down. It's his fucking daughter. Like, whatever.
Man, that's what they're fighting for.
It's weird, and I think the most thing that like what was worse about it is that because now she's 18, so my guy, like,
she
why are you putting her
business
business
too? She deleted her Insta for all the comments.
That's the thing. Like, you're putting your kid's business out there, and like, come on, like, that is some family shit that should stay in family shit. Like, I don't know. That's where I was like, yo, you wildin' for talking
100% for even saying it out loud. That was
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, T.I., no.
Like, as he was saying, it's just like, yo, this is awkward. Like, why are you talking
this?
like in public, my nigga? Like,
and your daughter's old enough to like have her own opinions and stuff, and you're saying
like,
this
she
about
just
her.
turned
Like,
18. And shout out to Pornhub.
Pornhub offered her $1 million to take her virginity.
Always on the fuckery. So I mean,
I was on set and I was talking to a friend, Kyle. And I'm like, Kyle, T.I. fucked up. He opened the floodgates for everybody buying that virginity. And then not even a week later, Pornhub offered $1 million.
Yeah. And then also, like we said at the beginning, she could not be already not a virgin, and you never really know.
Yep.
So all your parents out there, don't stress your kids. Just be nice to them, and maybe they'll talk to you.
You know what? Teach them. We don't, you know, nowadays they aren't teaching the youth anything about sex properly, which is very disappointing. Porn is like at an all-time high, and this is what these kids are thinking is what people want. Nobody's really educating them. I mean, Thaisa told me in Brazil they don't have no education for them, period, because of evangelicals and stuff.
Oh, yeah, 100%. They're trying to do that in the States. We're rolling it back. Even in Ontario, they're already rolling it back.
Yeah.
It's like, you do, like, and, like, on that subject, like, even in the States, like, Alabama, and Mississippi, they rolled that shit all the way back. Guess where has the highest teen STD and teen pregnancy rates? Those places where they don't teach the kids, yo, if you want to fuck, wrap it up, take this, do that. Don't be like, because if you just like shame people or say either like don't do it or you're going to hell some shit, they're gonna do it, but they're gonna do it like behind a dumpster and be nasty with it instead of just be like, you know,
protective.
Yeah, you know, just gotta teach the youth.
How did your parents find out that you lost your virginity?
I had a daughter.
Oh wow!
Is that for real? That sounds good, but
no,
that sounds good, but I don't know.
It's a good joke, but no. Could you imagine? It's out of the fucking blue. It's like, yo.
I lost my virginity, and here's my proof.
My child.
Hey, that's an amazing field goal percentage, y'all. I'm 1 for 1. I'm just shooting like, pow. Just call me Arrow. I'm out here with the bullseyes. Shit, I actually don't even know.
I honestly don't remember how.
I think my mom might have caught me and my girlfriend at the time, like, fooling around. Because, like, I lived in the basement, and then so, like, the garage was in the back, so they'd come in the basement to go upstairs first kind of thing. So I think one day we were fooling around, and then, like, all I hear is, like, the door opening, like, because it's, like, a big area. So I hear, like, the back door opening. I'm just, like, covers flying everywhere, people throwing clothes on, but like, and it's not funny because we're just sitting there trying to act all like all good and proper, watching Planet Earth and all that shit, and then so And then so my mom comes in, she
How did
says
you know
hi.
he was watching Planet Earth?
Hey, yo, man, shout out to the animals. So my mom walks by, goes back upstairs. I turn to my girl. Her shirt's backwards. I'm like, cool. Later on, my mom was just like, later on, you know, after the child. So
Yeah.
my mom was like, you do realize, like you think we're stupid? He's like half the time y'all's shirts weren't even like on properly, and like we could see that her pants were over there, and like yeah, you were under the blankets. So what do you think happened under the blanket? I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, you're right. It wasn't the smartest. Looking back, it was.
What about you?
My sister snitched on me.
Oh,
Wow.
boo.
Because I wouldn't babysit for her, and she was like, "If you don't babysit, I'm telling mom and I'm telling your dad that you're having sex." And I called her bluff, and I really didn't think that she was gonna do it. And to get a phone call from both of them being like, "So, heard you're having sex," and I was like, "What?"
Damn.
But my parents are honestly, they were super cool, and like they just wanted, like I knew that even that that they wouldn't care, like they wouldn't be mad at me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my parents were just like very open, and they were kept on trying to be like, you know, if you're getting sexually active, it's okay to let us know, and we want to go through the safest blah 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 and make sure that you're using protection. And my dad was just like, make sure that you don't have sex in the backseat of a car.
As dad should.
And he was just like, you know, make sure that if you're gonna give it up, that it's in a room and it's with someone who's like
someone you love.
Yeah, and he's like, make sure that, you know, you're just not whipping down your pants and it being bang bang bang, that it's gotta be he was just pretty much saying like, you know, respect yourself on a whole.
But isn't that the best though? Sometimes the best sex is when you're just not respecting yourself. I mean, like in the backseat, like I remember smashing in the backseat in like a McDonald's parking lot. Like after I'd gone to the ballet with my girl, like yo, you gotta go super classy, then you gotta go full ratchet. You know,
that's legit where me and my ex would mostly, because
but that's because you guys have been like comfortable with each other, and you probably did the bedroom thing first before.
Or even the fact
drive-through ended up happening.
So
just say yes.
Just
say yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
How about you?
Honestly, you want to know how I got jacked? It wasn't even like I got caught in a moment or anything. You know how back in Calgary, you can go to the place downtown and just pick up bags of condoms and shit?
Okay, yeah.
So me and all my friends would just do that funny. And then my parents caught one of these bags in my backpack.
What is this?
What is this?
What is this bag?
So you are having sex, eh?
You are having sex.
Okay then. Hey. So you want to bring baby here? Okay, you will take care of this one.
What are you doing? Yeah.
So.
Hey, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
Come here. Come
here.
What is this?
I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. But yeah, that's what happened. They just caught the bag.
Wait. What's the topic?
No, you've been here the whole time. Don't play dumb now.
All I'm gonna say is that Indian parents do not talk about
So
it.
you have. So what Ray is saying, Ray is still a
I'm
virgin.
Good girl.
Ray's a virgin.
Ray's still a virgin. That's good.
That's my answer.
Okay, good.
They have no idea.
They have. I hope they don't ever watch this. Then. That's so funny.
Oh, then they'll be like, okay,
so
it's
that's
on.
It's magically happened. Nobody fucking knows how that happens. Magic. But you know what? Let's cut it now. And then come back with some more fuckeries.
Talk about it.
Talk about some shit.
Yeah.
Let's get to the line. See who's been sending us some stuff.
Let's do all the stuff. But because you know what it is, Rum and Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy Day.
Hey.
We got the birthday girl. So we're going to jump back in the mix with Ray Diamonds. Talk to y'all a bit. Oh, before we go back, if y'all want to see her later, come to Charles Bar.
Come to Charles Bar, have a drink.
What did you say? Oh, you. See you later.
See her later.
Yeah, come down to Charles Bar.
Yeah. Anyways, jocking the music.
Come
Rum
on.
and Coke Radio.
But they look like sneakers. Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Wearing coat white, so my Vans look clean.
Oh.
Yes. You know what it is, Rum and Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy Day.
Hey, I'm so damn happy.
We got the birthday girl. And we got Ray Diamonds on the ones and twos. We came back from the shit so early
Yeah,
because something
Amazing.
happened. And
Yeah.
now you're
So we're like out there just minding our own business. All of a
Chilling.
sudden, our homie Carissa shows up. Carissa, where you at? Where you at? Getting the shot. Getting the shot. Getting the shot. She found a box,
Pause.
and she brings the box. Can you open that box for us right now?
Whoa.
Check this.
Drum roll.
What's in that box? It's
What's
red.
in this box?
Kitties.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Sick.
Rum and Coke Radio.
Fire.
Rum and Coke Radio.
Yes,
Hey.
we love it.
Hold
so
on, hold on, hold on. There's
much.
even more stuff in here, guys. Hold on a second.
Oh my God,
We
there's
got
hoodies.
hoodies.
Oh my
We
God,
got
look at
hoodies.
this.
this, we got
Oh my
hoods.
God.
So, Kirsten, can you please come up to a mic, ma'am, and
Yes, come up
explain
here.
Get in
yourself?
here.
Yo, grab this one.
Explain yourself. What is this, and where did it come from, and why are you Santa?
I was just walking down the street, and I knew you guys were, I saw you were live, and I found this box, and I opened it up, and I was like, hey, this is red. I know. Maybe it needs to find a home here, and then I guess these just magically appeared on them. So
That is awesome.
yeah, man, I think it's magic.
What?
That is
Happy
awesome.
Birthday magic.
Thank you so
I mean,
much.
oh my
I appreciate
God.
it. That's
Birthday
awesome.
magic.
Not to change the subject, but like, yo, how many dudes have stopped just to look at you today, Tash? It's honestly kind of pissing me off because I'm like, can you guys not be so obvious with the fact they're just staring at her tits? Like, she can see y'all walking by and looking at her like, chill the fuck out. Like, I mean, if you got it, flaunt it, but my guys, like, be a little more subtle with the shits.
Honestly, every
Like,
man
come
walking
on.
past here stops.
And shout out to those two old fuckers who stood here for like half an hour just staring at her. I'm like, you.
Yo, let's get a cheers. Let's get a cheers.
Anyways, back to the
Thank
real
you,
shit.
Carissa.
Yes, thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
Yeah.
Carissa, for showing up.
Appreciate it.
I want to know where this came
Cheers,
from.
baby.
I'm gonna be on a quest. I gotta find out where these came
Yo,
from.
we gonna find
Yes.
this shit out.
We gotta find
we
out.
gonna Sherlock
Shout out
Holmes
to
this
whoever.
shit.
Shout out to who. Sorry. Blah. Shout out to whoever made that happen. I mean,
Best birthday gift.
oh my God, Carissa.
Best birthday
I'm
gift.
just the delivery girl, so
That's awesome. Thank you.
I feel like a tear. Like, I feel like when the Grinch, when they like this heart got one size bigger and then it busted the little like thingy. That's what I feel right now. I feel all the love. I feel all the loves.
We got
B-Dice.
fucking merch.
B-Dice, if you had something to do with this, thank you.
Yo,
to-
B-Dice, where you at, man?
Yeah, he just.
It wasn't B-Dice?
It wasn't.
I'm trying to understand.
no, I'm serious.
Oh
I
my
just found it there.
Okay. That is so sick. Look at that shit, man. That's
I mean,
fire.
I'm not very often speechless, but
Wow.
I'm
This is
touched.
dope. This is dope.
I'm touched. No R. Kelly. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That's fire. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Appreciate it.
very
Love ya.
so much.
Thank you so much. You just made our whole entire year right now. Like, this is
Come on, Dad.
crazy.
It didn't take much.
Yo.
Yo, we're
It
easy.
really doesn't
We're
take
very
much.
easy.
Yo, we're
We're
hoes.
easy.
Yo, we hoe it out. It
Yeah,
doesn't take much to
we're
get us
easy.
going.
Wow.
We're emotional whores.
Oh, man. Carissa, you're the best.
Look at this. This is fire.
Yeah, I don't
So
even
for the
know what to
people who are
say.
listening, it's merch. We got hoodies, t-shirts. Now we got some clothes to sell.
Yeah.
You're going to see it on us. Ask us about it. We'll hook you up.
Let us know if you want to rock with the squad.
Definitely, I'm definitely gonna need
I
a
gotta
hoodie.
keep this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes. Drape it.
That's
Oh,
fire. I definitely want that one.
There we go.
I think there's more in there.
Here we
Anyways,
go.
let's get into the shit so that
Yeah.
our
Get some of
listeners
the
are.
shits. Actually, what I would want to do, because it is that one over there's birthday.
Yep.
Would you? Can you open that without destroying the studio?
No.
No. Okay, we ain't gonna do
Should we
that.
do it in the
No.
clip after?
Alright,
Yeah,
we'll
we'll put it on after.
You don't
Show 'em what you got. Hey.
You don't
Show 'em
trust
what you got.
yourself.
Nah, man, there's way too much nice equipment in here, and
You know what?
it's too much of a wonderful day to not, get that extra fizz on, right?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get into the shits.
Wow.
And something that's near and dear to my heart, as always.
Some animal shit. Yeah, there
Yo,
we go.
I sent it to the group, and I just had to read this story because when I hear the headline, shelter cat put in solitary confinement for helping other cats escape, All I
What?
gotta say is free my homie.
Some fucked up shit.
So a cat was put in solitary confinement because it was saving other cats,
Well,
rescuing them or breaking them out.
because for once I actually did some extra research. So what this little fucker was doing, apparently he learned how to undo latches and open doors and whatnot. Like, yeah. So like even when at his last home, he would like let the dogs out. Who? But no, for
my
real.
God.
I'll take my.
Yeah. That would
that
be
was
punchable.
bad. I'm airball. I was airball. Speaking of airballs, Carmelo Anthony's back. Anyways,
I was just saying, man, this
Hey,
guy's
man.
back and he's airballing so
I mean,
much.
I love Carmelo, but like, bruh, this is hard.
know,
Anyways, back to the shit.
Yeah, nah.
So, what he would do is the people would like leave for the night, whatever.
Yeah.
They'd come back to the shelter. All the other cats and animals are loose. just like loose and just chilling. So like they were like got into like a game like every morning they'd come back and just see how many cats got out.
So this cat would like
Go on and
unlock
then,
everybody's
and then they didn't realize like they tested because like who the fuck is doing this. And then so what they did one night is they just locked him in a different place by himself.
Yeah.
Came back the next day, no animals were free. So they had to put my man. His name is Quality.
Hey.
Free my Ninja Q.
Oh my God.
Like there's a picture. He looks so sad. He just wants to hang out with his cat homies and whatnot, but
Damn.
he can't. And that's all I got for animals today.
Yo, let's hit that live. Let's hear what people out there are saying.
What they say?
Other than happy birthdays, because I know there's a
Yeah.
whole lot of happy birthdays going on today.
So yeah, somebody asked for us to share, since I was talking about my white girl wasted stories.
Uh-huh.
For what was one of the worst things that you've done when you were wasted?
Who is that from?
That's from Aisha. She is
What's her
my
Instagram
Mind your
handle?
fucking business.
What's her Instagram handle?
I am woman.
I am woman.
Does she want to know like a person or
I am
an action?
Womambi91.
Yeah.
I
You guys.
_M _Womambi and 91. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
So what's the question again?
What was one of the worst things that you did when you were wasted?
Ooh.
So are we counting people as things or just activities?
Anything when
Just
you were
the
wasted.
first
the
thing
worst
that
thing.
comes
Yeah.
to your mind, I guess.
There's been so many times. Honestly, everybody that knows me, I'm sure you've all seen me black out somewhere in some club on Granville
Ha ha ha.
doing something. Come back to me. I actually can't think of it. What's the worst? Like it's like asking like a crab like what's their favorite piece of sand? All the sand. Like,
I'll tell you a moment. I was at a house party and I guess it was just like a bunch of these cowboys. They belt buckles, boots, everything, Calgary type shit.
Calgary ting.
I think it was a after Stampede type party. I just ended up at some house party. I was like the only black guy there.
Sounds like a Disney production.
And so this one girl, she was like feeling me. So we just were hanging out, just mostly talking the whole night. But this guy walked in and was like not having it.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Hateration.
He's like, who the fuck are you? So
Holleration.
it kept going back and forth. And then all of a sudden, like, 5 other cowboys ended up in the house.
gosh.
And they're all looking at me like trouble. So I'm like, man, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And I heard, get him.
Oh,
So
whoa,
I started
whoa,
running.
whoa, whoa,
Oh
whoa.
my
I start
God.
running. I look.
I'm getting sweaty.
I look back. I go to duck. There's like this, in like sort of gated communities, they have like the pole that closes,
Yeah, yeah.
There's like a pole that closes that you lock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to run under it, and I go to look back, look forward, boom,
Oh my God.
Oh, you
Knocked
ran
out.
into it?
Yourself
rocked right
up.
into it. Yeah, knocked myself out. It was in Rundle. I remember it was Rundle community area.
Damn.
Yeah.
And so, did they get you?
Yeah, definitely. Started hitting me with belt buckles and shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, they was Django and Unchaining you, huh?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Damn,
I got up,
that's-
dipped.
Damn.
You know.
Man, I'm hurt. I'm hurt for you, bro. I just remembered mine. It's not the worst thing, but it kind of is. It's definitely one of the most embarrassing things. Something that's been brought up to my attention multiple times.
What was that?
Well, you see, I had my daughter on a Saturday or Sunday morning, so I got the call that she was on the way late one Saturday night, and this was at the height of Shine. So shout out to Floetic, he drove me. to my baby mom's house, you know, so I could be there to witness my daughter. Mind you, this is after a whole night of drinking. So I get to her house and I proceed to relieve myself in the pantry because I thought it was a bathroom.
Oh my gosh. You pissed in the pantry where the food is? You rank ass.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Like, it's like, nigga, you were that drunk? Yeah, I was that drunk. Yeah. Shout out to iShine. Shout out to So Good, Mike and on for all them fucking times. But yeah, it was and my baby mom brings that shit up all the time. I'll be like, yo, Zal, she's pissed at any pantries? I'm like, yo, it's been 8 years, give me some slack. Oh, speaking of which, shout out to my baby girl, she turns 8 on Thursday.
Hey.
But yeah, so 8 years ago, I pissed in a pantry and
That's
What about you, Ray?
yeah.
Tell us a drunk moment
A drunk moment?
when you were wasted.
Wasted
I got
pants.
lots. Oh my god.
Worst moment, they say. Well, I think we already asked you that. That was like your walk of shame.
Those are terrible. We didn't ask you what yours are.
Who, mine?
Miss
Miss
Holiday. We didn't. What's your worst?
Wasn't she just talking about her making out with random?
I was just talking about it. I was
Just talk chatting
like
yellow.
full-blown makeout session. Like, that's
That shit's
shameful.
hard.
Like, that was shameful. I sat there and beat myself up and I was screaming. I was like, ah.
It's
But
embarrassing when you realize how many people saw it.
now,
the next day.
exactly. I mean, I'm not ashamed, you know what I mean? And now I guess just people just know that I...
You be wildin'.
You said 70 people saw it.
Yeah,
70
that's a
people
lot.
seen me.
That's a lot.
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Fuck. That's.
Anyways, nice
Any more-
way to distract me.
Any more
or-
topics?
Ray, she's not getting out of not
Oh,
telling her.
wow.
So, okay, there was this club called Tunnel or Pop Opera.
Oh.
Pop Opera back in the day.
Them nasty days.
Yes, so Pop Opera was like this weird little club. So if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. So the washroom was in this like secluded area. So I was
Nasty.
wasted, and I'm walking to the washroom, step in my heels,
Ooh,
click,
shout out to the
clank.
cops.
And I'm walking, and I sit down. Like I'm in my head, I'm in the washroom. So I sit down and I close my eyes. Maybe I don't even know how much time goes by, but I get a tap on the shoulder. I open my eyes. It's a bouncer, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I'm in the washroom." I look around. I'm in the staff room.
Were you pissing?
No, I was sleeping. He's like, "Yo, you passed out, but you gotta leave."
Wow.
And I was like, no, I need to find my friends. He's like, "Too bad," kicks me out. So that was my first. And that was the first time I've ever got kicked out of the club.
I mean, you
yeah.
earned it. You earned it. I mean, you earned it. Like,
Hilarious.
could you imagine finding some random girl passed out in this bathroom? Did somebody put you here? Fuck.
You waiting
People
for
are
someone?
feeling the shirt, so that's dope.
Hey.
But you know what it is?
I'm gonna take a shot.
Do
It's
it.
her birthday.
It's her
From
fucking
the
birthday.
bottle,
It's
my
her birthday.
Rum and Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here on myself the short one. We got Dizzy Day.
Hey.
We got the birthday girl, Miss
Hey.
Holiday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Hey.
Anyways, if y'all want to come, give her a shot, get her fucked
Yo,
up. We'll
yo.
be at Charles Bar.
Ray Diamonds, you know what? You should play It's Your Birthday, that 2 Chainz
Thank you.
coming out of this set. And he's absolutely right. Sorry for cutting you off. Charles Bar, make sure you go check us. Come down, have a good time. Who's DJing that?
Lupo!
Our man Lupo. He was just on the show. Make sure you guys go watch that episode. Very, very funny. He's an interesting individual. Great DJ. Love him all day long.
Yep, so you know what it is. Talk to y'all next week. Rum and Coke Radio, back in the mix with Ray Diamond.
Oh, you're going to pop that champagne. Let's do it.
Yes.
Pop champagne.
Birthday. It's your birthday.
If I die, bury me inside the Lewis.
Ray Diamonds.
What I do and who I do it for.
Rummy Coke Radio.